Hi, it's Ro, the author of Speaking from Spirit, and here is your October 2016 Energy Alert. October is a global 1 month in a 9 global year. Things continue to end, so new things can begin. Kind of like you have to leave first grade to go on to second grade. Eventually, it will all come to an end so that you can go on to that next piece. Think back to October 2007 or October 1998. They were also 1 month in a 9 year. What was going on in your life then? What transpired? This month will be a lot like that. But before we go into October, let's review September a little bit. Oh boy, September. September was a very busy month. It was a little unpredictable. There were all kinds of astrological things and earth shifts going on. We had equinoxes, we had eclipses, we had things going retrograde. We were really being tested in our ability to go with the flow and to trust that everything is exactly as it should be. Did you do that? I hope so. So you don't have to go over that kind of lesson again and again. It can be very frustrating. Towards the end of the month of September, the egos and really hit the fan. The eclipses really brought up all the ego pieces inside of us, personally, and certainly we could see that in everybody else. And they're still flying around. Our worst frights might have shown up in reality. Health scares, financial crises, abandonment issues, anything that makes you feel powerless or afraid or out of control. Out of control is a big piece of that ego. It was time for us to really ground to, I know everything is fine. I know everything is working out exactly the way it should be. I know I am always divinely guided and protected. Did you do that? I hope you did that, because that is what would get you through. I found myself holding that space for myself and for a lot of folks. And believe me, I'm happy to do so. Sometimes we need somebody to do that for us when we can't do it for ourselves. Joining fear with more panic and more anxiety does not help it at all. It just re-energizes the fear and give it more power to create and manifest in our life. Reminding yourself and reminding others that everything is okay and exactly the way it's supposed to be is like a soothing blanket of peace that allows us to calm down and hear or know what our intuitive voice wants to tell us. It is that reassurance that allows the outside to recreate itself. And it reassures us that our spirit, not our wounds, and certainly not our egos, are creating our life. In September, the egos were really flying full mast. But you can read more about that or what that looks like on my website and on the Energy Alert, particularly the October 2016 Energy Alert that is available on the Energy Alert page of my website. Go to www.speakingfromspirit.com and you'll find it there, the whole entire article. It'll be available October 1st. So what will October bring for us? Well, there will be some sort of new beginnings, whether they are expected or unexpected. Some things will start while other stuff continues to end. There will be a lot of forward motion as a lot of the planets that were retrograde have now moved forward. So things will start to shift and things that were on the back burners will start to move to the front, and we will get things completed and or manifested. We will certainly be moving in a forward direction. Things can come out of nowhere. Dreams can come out of the ethers, and actions can be taken now to start creating them and lead them into form. So if you always wanted that beach house, this might be the summer or the month where something might come up that allows that to happen. And you might form some kindred relationships here. Maybe you're going to reclaim parts of your psychic ability and start to utilize them more consciously in your life. Maybe you're going to call that contractor and start building the addition to your house that you always wanted, or upgrade the kitchen. Maybe you're going to join the gym and really commit to focusing on your physical body and getting it in shape and getting it toned and getting its vibrance back. Maybe you're going to start something new in your financial area, as simple as maybe spending money without feeling guilty or ashamed of yourself. Or maybe you're going to start saving in a different 401k, something that is laying a foundation for a more solid future. And you're going to feel good about these things. It's going to feel like right things. Maybe you're going to deal with your family in a different way that is completely different than you ever have before. Maybe you're going to let go of worrying, which is one of the biggest energy wasters that there is. Whatever it is that is new, embrace it. Put your ego self on notice and tell it to stop resisting, and affirm firmly that your spirit is in charge of it all, and that your spirit is creating your reality. October we will see the seeds of things sprouting that we might have been intending all along. We'll see things growing that we have planted or intended. Maybe far back, maybe just only back to June. We will see where the endings of this year, because it was a 9-year, have created new beginnings for us now. And we will continue to live in a new reality, one we may not have even seen coming. One that is here, though, and one we may have to get used to. We want to acknowledge any unconscious fear or resistance coming up as this happens, and you want to release it. We want to utilize another aspect of this very 9-year, especially this month, in the 1 month of a 9-year, which is forgiveness. You want to forgive yourself. You want to forgive everyone anywhere. You want to forgive everything, even if you think you've already done that or that you've let that go. Forgive, forgive, forgive. Do it again and again, over and very often this month. Move forward, accept all that is, forgive and release, and do those things in that order. You may want to check out my webinars that I have this month. We have 2. They are part 1 and part 2. I have them scheduled on the 12th and the 23rd. They are titled Becoming an Economic Healer. And oh boy, if we need peace in any area, it is in the financial money piece. If there is any place that we all hold fear and where the collective acts out its fear the most, it is in the financial money sector. We have a responsibility to become economic healers by creating peace inside of ourselves, especially around our relationship with money. So while you're at it, check out the rest of my website too. There'll be tons of information on all kinds of events I'm doing, webinars, private appointments, all past energy alerts, all different kinds of things, videos, things like that. So until November, it's Ro and peace.